What's up guys? Today's video is all about being prepared. We're not those crazy preppers, but we are going to make sure our family's taken care of and provided for in the event of a disaster, emergency, or when something just really hits the fan. We're super early in our journey. We just started doing this, so we got a lot to learn, but we're going to show you what we have learned so far, so y'all stick around.
We're going to show you all the dry goods today. They're the easiest to store.
All right, first up guys, rice. Who doesn't love rice? It's got plenty of nutrition. It'll last for about 2 years just like this, or you can put it in a 5-gallon bucket with a Mylar bag. Y'all stay tuned for that video because it's coming, and it'll last for over 30 years.
Ooh, let's see if I can do it.
And beans. Rice and beans are dirt cheap, and you can buy them in 50-pound sacks from your local Costco, Sam's Club, restaurant stores, things like that. You can make a lot of meals out of rice and beans. You might get tired eating them, but it'll sustain you.
Coffee. Lots of uses here. You can use it for bartering if things just really got crazy out there. Energy, compost, and you can also use it for fertilizer, and it smells good. Maybe I can use it for air fresheners around the house too.
Everybody likes the smell of coffee.
It smells amazing.
Next, powdered milk. Powdered milk, hi beautiful.
Hi handsome.
Powdered milk, you can make cheese, milk, any kind of dairy product you can make from this stuff. Believe it or not, it's not that bad, and it lasts for a long time.
You can even make whipped topping. I just saw this on the back of the bag. You can make whipped topping. Might have to do that.
Next, sugar. We keep sugar in 5-gallon buckets. Did you guys know that sugar has an indefinite shelf life?
I didn't know
Did
that.
you know that's pretty crazy? Sugar can store indefinitely as long as it's in a cool, dark place, and even if it rocks or gets hard, you can soften it up. There's a whole bunch of methods out there for doing that. But you can store sugar in a plain old 5-gallon bucket for a very long time. Sugar doesn't have a ton of nutritional benefits, as you know, but it sure does taste good.
Yeah, it does. I do a lot of canning around here on the farm, especially the jams and the jellies. We love those around here, so that means I use a lot of sugar. We bought a 25-pound bag of sugar, and that's what's in this 5-gallon bucket right now. Speaking of canning, if you're interested in watching some of my YouTube videos, the link to Farm Girl Cooking is right up above. Go check that out, guys. One other cool thing that my amazing husband found are these gamma lids. I used to hate opening and closing the stupid lids that come with these buckets, like from Lowe's or your local hardware store or wherever. These are the gamma lids, and they just, I've already got it off. The other lids I would have still been like trying to pry, and I got nails and they break, so super easy. So thank you for my
You're
lids.
welcome. They're awesome. They're actually airtight and watertight as well. We haven't tested that theory out yet, so don't take our word for it.
But they're amazing.
Super easy to get in and out of these 5-gallon buckets with your bulk store and stuff. So we bulk store sugar, rice, and beans for ready use. We use these gamma lids for long-term use. We're going to do Mylar, and we're going to seal them up. Like I said, we're going to do a video on that, so y'all look out for it. Next up, guys, salt. Glad I didn't drop that. Salt, we've got kosher salt here, canning salt here. That's just for example, guys. Salt also lasts indefinitely. It can store indefinitely in a 5-gallon bucket or pretty much wherever you keep it, as long as you keep moisture away from it. And sea salt is going to be your best bet because it's all natural and it's just a great, great salt. But kosher salt, pickling salt, any kind of canning salt also works great for long-term food storage. You can buy it in 25-pound sacks, maybe even 50-pound sacks from your local Costco, Sam's Club, warehouse, restaurant store, things like that. Salt has a ton of uses. You can season with it. It's good for food preservation. People have been doing that for thousands of years. It has certain medicinal uses, and it can even make milk last longer. Did you know that? You can put a little bit of salt in milk and it'll actually keep it good for another week or two past the date.
I did not know that. Dried potatoes, super nutritious, and they're also a really good comfort food. We're going to be storing these in Mylar bags as well, but they also have a really long shelf life on their own, so whichever one you prefer.
That's what we got for dried food storage. Let's move on. Next, matches. Kind of self-explanatory there, fire starting. Store your matches somewhere where they're free from moisture. Again, we love Mylar. We're going to put some in Mylar bags. That's going to keep these things free from moisture and safe.
Alcohol swabs for wound care, skin cleaning, disinfectant, cleaning in general, All those good uses.
Really good to have. Honey. Honey is awesome. It's delicious. It lasts forever, and it's packed with nutrients. It has a lot of medicinal uses as well. You can never have enough honey. There's a few things we don't have here today, but I want to talk about them. First one is seeds. If you can buy some seeds for long-term storage, I would highly recommend it. Seeds are good to have on hand. Store them in a cool, dark place, preferably moisture tight and airtight, and they'll last for a long time.
Growing your own food is always a great option.
Next is liquor. Not only will liquor help you deal with your wife, just kidding, beautiful. Liquor could become a good bartering tool, and if you want to be really cool like Doc Holliday, you could clean wounds, things like that with it in a last-ditch effort. I don't recommend it, but it can be done. The next one's water filtration. Water filtration is super important. Get you a good water filter. I'll put some links below for some of the ones that are my favorite. I just don't have them here. I'd show you. There's a ton of stuff in water that can kill you. So get you a good water filtration system. Next, I just want to show you guys some of what we keep in the closet. So we've got beans, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, sweet corn there, vinegar, because we do a lot of canning for pickling, things like that. Pectin for the jams, tomato sauce, more vinegar. We've got green beans, sweet peas, cleaning supplies. We've got some baking soda. That's good for a lot of things. OxyClean, great uses there. Borax. We've got desiccant for drying out stuff. Extra gamma lids. Got some noodles here. Extra canning supplies here. We've also got a ton under the pool table. Spaghetti noodles. Spaghetti sauce down there. Canning lids. You got to have a lot of canning lids if you want to can. So we buy them in bulk every chance we get, and we stock up. More canning supplies here. And we've got canned food. Got beef stew there. We've got pickled celery and asparagus in the back and pickles in there. We've got green beans, strawberry jam, bread and butter pickles, pickled carrots. We've got peach jam, my absolute favorite. We've got some canned stew meat there. And over on this other side, beans, lots of canned beans. All right, guys, last but not least, anytime you want to think about prepping and long-term survival, if something really hits the fan, make sure you have a lot of Nerf guns. We sure do. We have a lot of Nerf guns. Make sure you have a lot of Nerf bullets. Keep Nerf bullets on hand, because you never know when someone might want to enter into a friendly Nerf gun fight with you and your family. And I can assure you, me and my household, we like to fight with Nerf guns. And remember, guys, some items like the liquor might be used for bartering. Some people might trade a lot for a cup of coffee. I know I would.
Yeah, I would too.
So keep that in mind. Y'all let us know in the comments below if you got any tips, tricks, suggestions, things like that. We love hearing from you guys, and we're learning every day. If you guys would subscribe to our channel, we'd really appreciate it. We do farm vlogs, we do how-tos, anything that we think that you guys might find useful, and we just kind of share our day-to-day lives and the things that we do. Today is all about prepping. We're gonna do some more videos on that in the future, so y'all stick around, especially that Mylar video. I can't wait to learn how to do that. We're gonna learn together, and we'll show you guys when we do.
Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.
God bless, guys.